Gabby 101, let's go. Oh, let's slay.
Hey, yeah, you wanna find your sparkle. There's a sparkle within, yeah, a sparkle within. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, let it shine from your grin. When you're brave, when you're kind, when you jump right in. That twinkle, that glow is the sparkle within. Sparkly, 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 let it go. Let it grow. There's only one in the world, and it looks just like you. Yeah, oh, 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 oh.
Mic check, sparkle check, so braids check too.
Sparkle check, yeah, I got it. In my heart, never lost it. Shine bright when I walk in, sparkle within. Yeah, I let it in. I wake up like, yeah, today's my day. Tie my shoes, I'm on my way. Colorful braids by Gabby Oled. Got me feeling brave and happy. Rainbow beats swing when I move. Confidence fresh, yeah, that's the groove. I don't gotta be like you. I'm already cool, just being me too. Sparkle check, yeah, I got it. In my heart, never lost it. Shine bright when I walk in, sparkle within. Yeah, I rock it. Sparkle check, yeah, I got it. In my heart, never lost it. Shine bright when I walk in, sparkle within. Yeah, I rock it. If I mess up, I try again. That's how every winner begins. Kind words, big heart. That's how you really make a start. Braid shine bright, colors glow. Every twist says this is my show. Look inside, you'll see it too. That little sparkle lives in you. Sparkle check, yeah, I got it. In my heart, never lost it. Shine bright when I walk in, sparkle within. Yeah, I rock it. Sparkle check, yeah, I got it. In my heart, never lost it. Shine bright when I walk in, sparkle within. Yeah, I rock it. Who's got the sparkle? I got it. Who did your braid? Gabby. What we do, let it shine. Hey, how we do? Let it shine.
Gabby,
What we do, let it shine.
everybody do.
Let it shine. Sparkle check, yeah, I got it. Say it loud. Don't stop it. Woo. Braids on point, glow within, sparkle within. We all win. Colorful braids, braid hearts, big sparkle energy. Colorful braids, braid hearts, big sparkle energy. Sophia tied her boots in the morning light. Sun on the fields, heart feeling tight. She brushed Starfire's mane real slow, like he could hear every thought she didn't show. She'd heard stories whispered around town about braids and magic when Gabby's around. But riding that road, she wondered inside if she was brave or just along for the ride. Starfire stomped like you already know. Sometimes the answers are closer than you think they go. So she rode with Starfire, wind in her hair, to Gabby's unicorn braid bar glowing there. Colorful braids, laughter, light, everything felt like it finally fit right. She looked in the mirror, eyes shining new, saw something stronger shining through. It wasn't magic, stars, or art. Paula's sparkle was always in her heart. But yes, Gabby smiled, braided dreams into place. Rainbow colors framed her face. Sophia stood taller a girl who learned she was already fine. Sophia smiled, held the reins tight, and rode forward, trusting her light.
Hey everyone, make sure you drop in the chat what braid we're doing. It looks like we might be doing the Dutch braid, so I'll give you a few more seconds just to vote, and then we'll get started. I'm still a little under the weather. All right, and the winner is the Dutch braid, so that looks like what we will be doing tonight is the Dutch braid. All right, guys, hi. Hey everyone, thanks for being here tonight. Again, this will be a super fast class or a fast live. We are going to do the Dutch braid. So I think for the Dutch braid, what I was thinking, we are going to add in the hair, and so we're going to add in, we're going to do green and red, okay? And I think we're going to do, should we do 1 or 2 braids? Let me know in the chat. Really, really quick. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Everybody drop a 1 or 2. 1 or 2 right now. Really quick. 1 or 2 braids. I was thinking if I do 1 braid, I was going to do a 5-strand Dutch braid. If you want to do 1 or 2. 2? Everybody saying 2? 2? Okay, okay. A few more seconds. Anybody want to see 1? We're going to do 1 or 2. All right, so how about we do 1? We'll do 1 green and 1 red. And maybe I'll make it like the braid on braid. We'll see. I love it. I'm always like spontaneous and love. I actually love this. Is like making my creativity thrive. So we'll come up with something exclusive. We're going to do 1 braid red, 1 braid green. Hi, Kelly. All right. So as you know, if you're braiding along, grab your tools. We are going to get started. And got my comb, parting comb. Then we're gonna do the product watch. Take some Gabby Gang gel. Better lighting right there. Yeah, it's better lighting. All right. So I'm gonna take out the hair, and since we're gonna do, let's get this section out first. So make a part straight down in the middle. My mannequin kind of now has like a already certified part in her hair because we part her down the middle so much. I like your hair color. Thank you, guys. My hair will always, for the most part, my hair has always been red since 2015. I haven't changed it, and now I think I'm just too scared to change it. So, even if I wanted to, maybe one day I might. How about I'll change it when I get married and have a do all of that fun stuff. Then again, maybe not, because I'm so addicted to the red. Right. No. All right, so basically, as you know, always outline your section in that you're working with. Outline it and get the gel, comb the hair in the direction we want it to go. Oh, guys, I want to ask you a question. Dang, the mannequin has eyelashes. Yeah, and her makeup is like Christmas ready. Go, girl. So, guys, what did you think of my the music in the beginning? Because that's my new like kind of theme music from my I created a soundtrack. Did you like it? I like it. Oh, dope. That's so dope, right? It was so catchy, right? Sparkle it, I got it in my heart. Yeah. All right, let's start with the red. We'll start with red. I'm just gonna smooth some gel. This is a good way to like to get your the synthetic hair to be more manageable, because I know a lot of people are always says this gets tangled on them. So this is a good thing to do, is just always like I take a little bit of the gel and then I just run it through the hair just to help it stay more manageable and lessen the tangles. Also, any kind of oil is good too to run through it. Not too much, just a little bit, because you don't want it to be slippery. Then you'll be not able to manage it. So not a lot. Let me turn my other light on. That better? Got more light? Okay. So I'm just gonna section it out. I'm gonna section out maybe about 8 pieces, and we're gonna start off small. Take out small pieces. Put this here for now. Yeah, see how it just like separates so easy now because I done ran the gel and stuff through it. And now once you start to get, so this is number 4, so they're getting a little thicker. So you want to think of it maybe like section them out from small, medium to large. And I just have them up here on a little hook. Show you guys. See them? So they're all spaced out on a little bit of hook. All right. We're gonna do a Dutch braid. I think we're gonna puff this braid out because I don't think I really want to do the tight Dutch braid. just to give her a nice little holiday look. Hi, Jennifer. Hi. So pretty. Okay, so we're gonna start off. I seen somebody said they have trouble starting it, right? So pay attention to this. So the key thing I usually do to always make sure you get your braids aligned and evenly spaced is I use the T braid guide. This is something I created, so it helps you to keep your braids evenly aligned. So it's this. So this is this is the top part of the T. This is the long part of the T. So this helps you because your braid should follow along the line of this. So as long as you making sure you're staying on this, you should not have lopsided braids. Always go and look in the front of your clients if you need to make sure you're getting them evenly prepped and, you know, spatially on her head the right way. But because everybody's head is different. So don't ever be afraid to look at your client. Go in the front, make sure your part is in the middle. And then when you're starting your braids, however you want them, sometimes you can have them going this way, you can have them going diagonal. So we're going to have ours going cascading out this way. So start your T braid, guys. That's the top part. And this, so when you're braiding and pulling in the hair, you're going to be pulling in the hair from each side evenly. So that is going to help your braid stay tight. It's going to help your braid to, you know, if you, so you don't have no lumps on the side, you'll help you pull this in nice, and you're not pulling in here from over here. So always use a braid guide if you're, especially if you're a beginner learner, or even so, even me, I still use it, and it just helps to just to keep your braids aligned. And it also helps you once you start doing it over and over and over, you'll get it down. You know, it'll come like second nature, is just how it is for me. So all right, let's go. All right, should have some Christmas music for you guys. I'm just scared to just play any kind of Christmas music though. So, all right. So we're gonna start with that. Oh, then we're gonna split this into 3. So split those into 3 even spaces, as you can see. Can you guys see good? All right. So we have our 3 strands, and always make sure you're smoothing your strands as you go. We're gonna take our first piece of hair, and we're gonna add it in so that adds into the middle section. And you put 1 piece away, and then you're gonna start to braid. Okay. And now as you come on your next rotation, you're gonna pick up that strand that we put away and add it into the middle section again. And then you'll pick up some here on the sides, and then just continue to braid. Now usually I'm gonna add in another here on the other side in the next rotation. So I'm gonna pull this hair in, pull the hair in, and then we're gonna take our extension piece, and pull it in the middle, put that piece away, and then we're just gonna continue to braid. And then rotate, and this piece, now we're on the side again, we're going to put it in the middle section, and then we're going to pull the hair in. And you can always, main thing too, when you're braiding, you always want to make sure that you are smoothing each strand that you're working with. So don't ever just rotate and keep braiding without smoothing your strands. Then rotate and pull that hair in, and rotate again, And pull this here in. Everybody always says, I don't know how you braid with nails on or so. But actually, my nails are kind of like my little cheat codes. If you notice how I'm using them as if you would have a comb in your hand. So, they're my little cheat codes. I don't know if you ever seen braiders, like they might have one long pinky nail or one long ring nail. So, it's the same way. Same kind of thinking. Put it into the middle section. And then we're going to continue to braid. Pull that in. And remember I said we're going to leave these loose. So I'll do one more rotation and then I'm going to start pulling it out a little bit. Not much, just enough so it's not too tight when I do it at the end. Any questions? Say hi. Hi, Aubrey. How are you? Hi, Kelly. I said hi, Kelly. I'm lost. Start over, please. Aw. Don't worry. I'll do it again on the other side. And continue to pray. What part are you lost on? What is the part that you're being lost on? Like what part did you miss? Let me know so I can make sure I pay attention when I do the other side. And then we'll pull that braid in. All right, so now we're on this rotation. I'm just gonna loosen it up a little bit so it's not so tight when I come to loosen it up later. All right, and as you see, it's starting to form. I have to. So sorry. Okay. Oh, it's okay, Kel. You'll be able to rewatch it later. Appreciate you for coming. And I think I'm gonna leave some of her cute little baby hair out on the side. Okay. I'm gonna add that in. Hi. Hi. All right. Any questions, guys? We're so quiet. Alright, so I'm going to loosen it up some just because I did a little bit further down. Hi, drama lover. Hi, Lily Boo. Hey guys, so I never got a super chat before. What is a super chat? I'm learning on my YouTube. I'm learning. Thank you. Maybe we'll add some ribbons to her. Hey boo, what are you doing for Christmas? I don't know. Do you know, I'm not even gonna lie. My Christmas tree is not up. Well, I have my Christmas tree in my bedroom is up, but the Christmas tree in the living room is not up. And it's just, I had plans to do it, but as you guys know, I've been under the weather, so I haven't put it up yet, but because my Christmas tree for the living room is pretty elaborate. My bedroom one is pretty easy, so that's why it's up. What are you guys doing for Christmas? Okay. I think I'm going to leave this like this, and then I'm going to join it with the green one and do one braid down the middle versus two braids. I think that's going to be cute. Yes, yes. Y'all like that idea? I think that's going to be dope. And then I'll show you like this really cool braid too that I love to do. All right. I'm actually going to stop it right here. And then I'm going to loosen it up some. And then be able to go on to the green side. Oh, this is gonna look fire with the one braid going into the one braid. Yep, I see it. This is how I always be coming up with dope hairstyles. I just do it and then just see whatever like I'm feeling at the moment or whatever comes to me. This is why all my clients, they'll come and they'll be like, just do whatever, because they always know it's gonna come out like dope. I'd be like, I feel like I'm like a visionary with the hair. Like I'll see, like I see stuff before it comes to life. And then in my head, I'd be like, oh, that's gonna be so fire. And I'd be like, I'm trying to relay what I'm seeing in my head to other people. And I'd just be like, just let me do it. You'll see, you'll see, you'll see. Slay. Oh, that is nice. I am heading to New York for Christmas. I think New York is so amazing for Christmas. Like, that's the best time to like go to New York. If you haven't been to New York before, like Christmas in New York is a freaking amazing. Like, it really is. Like, it's so amazing. Like, if you ever get a chance to like do like the like a tour of the houses to see the lighting, the Christmas lighting. Like, literally, I had took a tour one time, and I think it was in Brooklyn. The houses in Brooklyn, and like, it was just like, if I felt like I walked into Christmas town, literally. Like, it was people outside caroling. They were giving out hot cocoa, and then you just would walk by houses. People were sitting outside of their houses. It was just like a freaking, like, you walked into like a Christmas town, literally, like in a movie. And I was like, this is crazy. It's like, but I was like, it's so amazing though, because I felt like I was in a movie. But even so, even going down, seeing the Rockefeller tree, and then the ice skating, it's so much stuff to do in New York for Christmas. Like, it's absolutely the best time. New York is absolutely a vibe for Christmas. Shopping too. Oh my God. Shopping in New York for Christmas. Girl, you give me memories. I hope everybody has a good holiday though. All right, so this side is done. Let's see. Spritz her down so that can set in. But as you can see, that side is done, and we're gonna do the green side. Can you show me? Can you show me how can I do this braid? Yeah. Hi, Anna. Yeah, just keep watching because I'm gonna explain it on the other side. So, but that's it from the front, so you guys can see. Okay. And we're gonna do the other side. So, if you're braiding with me, type slay in the comments if you're braiding with me. Try to type some slay. Let's get some engagement so we can get more people in here. Let them see what's going on. Everybody drop slay in the comments. Drop slay, 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 slay. Okay. All right, so we got our green here. We're going to separate it and section it. Yes, thank you. How was your Thanksgiving? My Thanksgiving was pretty chill. I actually like look forward to Thanksgiving. I really don't do too much. And ironically, I'm not really into like all that Thanksgiving food and eating heavy. So my Thanksgiving was chill. I always look forward to resting on Thanksgiving because I'm always like moving so fast and doing so much. So pretty thankful that I didn't travel too much the end of the year. So I've been home a lot with family, I love being with family. So I am a family girl. But I know I travel a lot, so right. We put section these out. 4, 5, 6. If you notice, what did I do? I put the gel on there, right, to help me manage the braiding here, right? And again, we have it right there, all sectioned out, ready to go. Okay. All right, so this one, I think I'm going to, because I have to braid a little bit backwards. Here, yeah. So same thing, outline it with the gel. everything in the direction we want it to go. If you ever want to know what to get, everything I use is always in my Gabby kit, and I tag it below, so you can always just purchase the Gabby kit. Comes with everything that I use, so everything you see me using or what makes my braids so nice and flat is always the stuff that I'm using in the kit. It's a great braid starter kit. It helps you to know what products to use, so you can just know what to use to get going forward. So it comes with all like sampler kits in here. So you'll get a hairspray, you'll get the braiding gel, you get the combs that I'm using, you'll get my favorite rubber bands that I like to use, because I know rubber bands is always an issue with them popping. So you'll get that in there. Get the crochet needle. Comes with tinsel in there. Yeah, so everything I use, it comes in here. Right? So we're gonna do the same thing. Start with our T-braid guide. You can see. Maybe this will be a good angle for you guys to see. And we're gonna do the same thing, and we're gonna follow along this line so we can do our braid. Okay. And it's always good. This is why when you're over a client like this and you use your braid guide, you can always look. So you see here how we have our middle part here. And now so this line we know we follow for our next braid, right? So you can look when you're braiding to see if it's enough distance, if this section right here is going to be equal distance, how this is equal distance to this. So if it looks like you're pulling in less of here and it's not as the same amount as here as from here to here, so you want the same amount from here to here, from here to here. So if it looks like it's going from here to here, then that means you have your T-braid guide up too high. If it's going all the way down here, that means you have your T-braid guide too low. So it's always key. This is why I say my braid guide is a great cheat code to use to make sure your braids are always coming out aligned. So use that. I like that tip of a part of the gel before you. Yes. Yeah, and that's how we let you use, not like you see how little I grab, not a lot. I don't grab a lot. Like literally, like I'll grab just a little bit, just enough. And that's why I said that one I do in the beginning, I always putting that big glob on there. But that will literally take me through the whole hairstyle. So I know some be afraid to use products, but don't be afraid to use the product, and because you're not using too much. You're using that big glob is taking over for the whole hairstyle. Unless I have a client with like extremely thick hair, then that's a different story. But this is going to be a good angle for you guys to see. So we're going to start off with our 3 strands again, right? So make your strands, make sure they're equal. 3 strands, they're equal. And then we're just going to start braiding. Put that in the middle section. And then so take your braiding here, so it's in a loop braid like this, and your loop should have equal sides of hair, so the hair should match at the end. All right, and we want to take the middle part of the loop and we're going to put that in the middle section with that strand. See that? And then we're going to take this strand and put it away, and then we're just going to continue to braid. So you rotate, and then you're going to rotate again, and now you're back with another middle strand. Now this piece we put away, we're going to put in the middle strand again in the middle section, and then we'll pull some hair in. Okay. Smooth out your strands. Very good. In here, rotate, pull in here. Now take another extension, and we're going to add that in to, hold on. We're going to add it into the middle section again. right there. Put that away. And then we're just going to continue to braid. So another cheat code, if you want to take a little bit of gel like this on your hand and your finger and then smooth the strands out and with the synthetic hair, because that helps to make it more manageable too when you're braiding it. And then we'll rotate. And then we'll pull some hair out in and pull it in. Add an extension. What? Rotate. Continue to braid. Pull that in. And now here, you can start to see what I'm talking about when you measure, making sure the distance that you have here is the same distance you have here. That is a guaranteed way for you never to have lopsided braids. Okay. And we're just going to continue to braid. So every time you pull in here, you always want to make sure, like, well, does that look right? Is it measuring up? And it is measuring up. Without green. I like that. And put that in. I like that tip and put the, okay. I keep reading the same comment over. Sorry. All right. No questions, guys? Just watching the braiding process. All right. So she's gonna come up a little bit. And get her little baby hair out. She said she wanted her baby hairs out, so I oblige. I love baby hairs. All right, so now that we braided down a little bit, I'm gonna just start to puff it out some so it's not hard to puff it out later. Not much, just enough to loosen it up. Continue to braid. Lift it up a little bit. Trying to make sure I don't cover the camera for you guys. And we'll add that in. Watching people braid is so relaxing. I'm really trying to learn 5-year-old. You can do it. So, any tips so the braid does not turn out loose? In trouble right it gets to the neck. So when you get to the neck, I'll show you. When I get to the neck, I'll show you how to keep that tight. I'll add that in. More, I think people think like too when you're braiding, I don't really braid that much, like where to the point where it's hurting my hands like you would think it would. You just want to keep like, the main thing is always keeping tension in the middle section here, because that is like the main thing we don't ever want to like mess up, because that's where if you don't have tension, like see my knuckle here is always having applying some kind of pressure right there, because if that becomes loose, then everything can like start to come apart. So the main thing is you always want to make sure you're keeping tension on the middle section of the braid. Like everything else is, it can remain loose. You know, it's not like you don't ever have to like grab somebody's hair and be tugging and to make it all tight. No, it's not that. It's all in the technique. Because that's definitely a misconception. Like even now with me holding it, the tension is right there on the middle section with this part of my finger. And that's it. That's the only part. Like you don't have to go crazy trying to make sure things are super tight. It shouldn't be, because if a client tells you that, oh, their hair is too tight, you got to be able to adjust, or it feels too tight for them, you have to be able to adjust. All right, just continue braiding. And add that in. So now that we're coming to the back, so I'm going to show you how to make sure it's tight. So you always don't be afraid to ask the client, please hold your head down. So ask the client, hold their head down, right? So they, and then just continue to braid. Now the key thing with getting your braid tight to the neck at the back, at the bottom, is always when you pull the hair in, you want to pull it straight into the braid. So that determines how it's going to be. You don't want to pull the hair into the braid. So when I say that, so this piece right here, so we want to pull this straight into the braid, not down, not up, but straight in, because that will make a difference. Pulling it straight in and making sure the client has their head down, because we want to keep the same kind of tension we had at the top at the back. And the way we do that is we have to create the same kind of angle. So that comes with having the client, please hold your head down. Just so you can have the same kind of angle, so you can have the same tension you had at the top to get it tight, is the same tension you want to have at the back to get it tight to the neck. So remember, it's all about how you pull it directly into the braid. And a lot of my clients actually, because I get it, I will get it tight to the neck. And a lot of them will be like, can we loosen this? So I'll be like, well, let me put it in, let me get it in tight, not get it in tight, but let me get it in secure. And then once I come down a little bit further, I'll come back and I'll loosen it up. And that's just me pulling it down a little bit, so it's not tight there. Because if your braids are too tight at the nape of your neck, you'll end up getting like little hair bumps. And you might even think it's an allergic reaction to the synthetic hair, when it's probably not. It's probably that it just was too tight. Because if you have those little strands of hair that get caught and pulled in there too tight, those will create those little hair bumps, which is actually probably your hair follicle on the way out. And once your hair follicle comes out, it ain't growing back. So we don't want that. So I don't get it too tight. Like, so see, now it's kind of tight, but then I would loosen this up just to bring it down a little bit. And that'll help to help the tension, and then my client can move her neck as well. You don't have any fake hair. It's okay if you don't have the fake hair. You could, I mean, these same tips apply for if you're braiding without the fake hair too. Same tips apply if you're braiding without them. All right, so I'm gonna just put that there a little bit, and we're gonna loosen this up before we put it all together in one. Let's loosen this. And start at the bottom and work your way up. Notice as long as you loosen it up as you go a little bit, it's easier to pancake it out. So it's not so hard with a tight, secure braid. You just take your little pinchers, pinch it out. Have you had any customers with a lot of baby hairs toward the front? And if so, what did you do? Usually I've had a client with a lot of baby hairs. I actually love baby hairs. So I like to I go with any client. I go with what the hair is telling me. So like when I say what the hair is telling me, I just look like, so sometimes you'll comb somebody's hair back. If you notice, I'm always combing somebody's hair back just to prep it. And if their hair keeps falling to one side or falling to the other side, or is naturally parting somewhere, I'll ask them, like, should we just go with this? Like maybe we should just align with this. So you always have to listen to whatever the hair is telling you. Cause and then you also that's the main thing too, is I always say don't be scared to consult with your client. They might think they want something, but then you already know it's not going to work as well. So you have to be able to just like properly explain that and then let them know. But if they have too much baby hair, I would just bring out the baby hairs and then see what the hair section I have to work with, and then go from there what I can give them. Because like, so say if somebody had a whole bunch of baby hairs, right? And then by the time I pulled them out, that it wasn't able to like do this kind of look where it was straight back like this. So you would have to sit there and explain to the client, like, we can't, your braids can't start from there and go this way. So you might have to get creative and like bring a braid from like, because the thickness might be here, but she still has all her baby hair. So we might have to bring the braid this way and then bring a braid that way. So it looks like it's a unique creation, but you're starting further back, but it looks like it's giving it a unique twist to it. Because I always feel like, sometimes you have to improvise. Like sometimes your greatest creations come in when you improvise. If y'all ever seen my TikTok, it always gets a lot of views every time I post it. The one where I did the girl with the she had two braids, and I crisscrossed the braid string like a shoestring. And the only reason why we did that is because I felt like the braids were like, one was over to the side but it was more like how, so if a client doesn't hold their hair straight while you're braiding, your braids, the braids will go wherever. So I think she might have just been leaning to the side of one way or the other, and it wasn't really looking like symmetrical as I liked. So I was like, shoot, I have to freak this, because I can't let you, like me, I'm the type of stylist, like, you're not leaving until I'm satisfied type of thing. I take my time, I don't rush, and I talk a lot. Not a lot, but I do talk. But I will take my time, but you will understand what exactly is going on as well too. So let's back this up. But anyway, so that's why I had end up improvising and doing the shoestring on her, because I felt like the guys, did I lose it? Uh-oh. Transition. Did I lose you guys? Hold on, guys.
Gabby 101, let's go. Let's slay.
Why is it not showing here?
Gabby 101, let's go. Let's slay.
That's why. All right, and we're back. Mini intermission. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull these into one ponytail, okay? And so when I pull them in the ponytail, I'm going to just put the red over the green. And you got your side pieces. So these are... Did you say can like her baby hair will be popping out maybe because I don't have tension in the middle? Yep, probably. Yep, definitely always keep tension in the middle as you're braiding, because that's the main thing, and that's the base of your braid. When you lose the tension there, like if you're a braider and you hold the strands at the end and you don't keep that tension on the middle part of the braid while you're braiding, you will lose the formation of the braid. So it's always key to make sure you keep the tension on the middle section of the braid because that's where that's where everything connects in at. So if you don't keep that connection tight, then your braids, it'll fall out. All right. And just tangle this. And let's see if I can lift her up a little bit higher. There you go. Let's see. Can you do another one? It can be easier so I can braid my hair. Wait, do you want me to just do a 3-strand braid? This braid I'm about to do is fairly easy. It's actually a 3D braid, but it's still a 3-strand braid. But it's just a cool look because it's gonna you're gonna be able to see the braid on every angle type of thing. Alright. So take our crochet needle and we're just gonna, and it shows you how my little trick. We're gonna flick this under, take the hook under there and push it through to get it through. And I'm gonna take out a little piece of red and I'm gonna take out a little piece of the green so we can wrap this around. Just wrap that around. And then we'll wrap it around the hook. And we're gonna close the hook and just bring it down. Oh, thank you. You guys, I love this brush. This brush is absolutely amazing, the Unbrush. I have this link too in my store, so if you want to get it, get it. I highly recommend it. When I say I got like 8 of these brushes, they're amazing. Especially, and I have curly hair too. So if you have a kid with curly hair or just have curly hair, and that brush works really good. No lie. Alright. Section this out. Say my name, Adeline. Hey, Adeline. Makes me want to do bubble braids in the hair. I don't know. Should we do bubble braids? Should we end this with a bubble braid? Or should we end it with a 3-strand braid? What do you guys think? I'll give you a few seconds to vote in the chat. Should we do a bubble braid or should we do a regular braid? Bubble, 3-strand braid, bubble, bubble. All right, Giovanni. I think you're losing. Anybody else want to come and help Giovanni? Because it might look like we're doing a bubble. Uh-oh, another bubble. Another bubble. All right, bubble it is. Let's go. So we're going to do a bubble braid. I love bubble braids too. Oh, that's going to be so cute because the red is on that side and the green is on this side. All right, so let's just make our bubble. And pull it out. Pull it out. And I like to go in the middle. I'm just going to bubble it a little bit extra. See that pop? We'll take our crochet needle again. Make sure you take the hook. Put the hook under the rubber band. That. And we're going to take a piece. I think we'll just take red this time. And then we'll do green on the next one. Wrap it around. And then your crochet needle. There you go. Pull it through. And bubble if it needs it. The next one. Key thing too with getting your bubbles nice is always smoothing the hair out. Same thing like with the braiding. Smooth it out. Even that way. Oh. Well, now you know what bubble braid looks like. And bubble braid is super easy, especially if you're a beginner braider. Don't worry, the chat had you. Bubble. And we'll pull it up under there. Take the hook. Push it through. little piece. Good. Drop a slay in the chat, guys. What's this giving? Is it giving Grinch? Let's see. Bring my thing down a little bit so you guys can see a little bit more. What did I do to this? Missed the second one at bottom so you can do it more round. Oh, to get it more round and bring your bubble, make your bubble prominent, you just always want to go and pull in the middle of it and just, it'll bubble up like that. You see it? Thing. And wrap this around. Anybody afraid to use the crochet needle? Don't be. Always remember, you're in control. Let's show you this. I have a crochet needle like that one. I just don't know how to use it. Well, now you do. And I'm telling you, it makes things so much easier too to use. Oh, thank you, Shauna Brooker. I appreciate that. It was 6, 7. Thank you guys. I'm new to the, the tricks and stuff. Ooh, I appreciate you. All right. Piece of the green. This is definitely giving like Grinch, Cindy Lou or something. I think I'm gonna make it even cooler too. I'm gonna do one more bubble and then so one more bubble. There you go. Six, 7. What did y'all see that TikTok when the little boy was at Disney And he went up to the Grinch, and we was like 6, 7, and the Grinch was like 8, 9. And everybody started laughing. Hi, Alicia Gray. This is gonna be our last bubble for this one. Let's wrap that around. So don't be afraid to use your crochet needle. It's a game changer, as you can see. Let's push it up. And just cut the ends of it. Nice and straight. And then I think let's do this. This is put some bows on here. Put some bows on this hoe. Christmas bows. Here's what is thank you so much on your helpful tips. I definitely will use them. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hi, Patricia. All right, so now I'm just adding the final touches. And we're almost going to be done. What was everybody's what is a husky? Like a real dog? A husky? Like a real one? What's a husky? Send clutch for 30 Jill. Oh, thank you. Guys, you are the best. Get Gabby hip. All right. We'll remember you guys always. Because when the lives really start taking over, you'll remember you guys were the first ones here. Whoa. What? Oh my God, nah. What's oh my God, nah? What do you mean, oh my God, nah? What happened? I found out that you could send gifts like this. Oh, girl, I'm clueless too, so I appreciate it though. Oh, 100. Okay, okay. Ow. These are some cute Christmas hairstyles though. Very cute. Very, 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 very cute. You can't say you're going to be at Christmas and not have cute hairstyles. So, get the final touches. So now, even though the Dutch braid won, we still incorporated the bubbles, which is pretty dope, if I do say so myself. Because I didn't even think about that. You guys thought about that. And now we got all of them together. Alright. And then it looks so good. Thank you. So no excuse for not having good hair for the holidays. No excuse at all. You got ideas upon ideas. All right. So we got our long braid. And then I back to our Dutch braids. Let me back her up a little bit. You can see a little bit. Ooh, this is cute. Fire, girl. I'm gonna spritz her, give it some glitter shine. And you guys, as you know, you'll see the posted pictures. I'll post them on my Facebook. I always do that after I finish. Oh, this spray smells so good. Oh my gosh. It smells amazing. Great. So guys, you can see. Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you too, Mirabelle. But next time it will be nice and sweet. This is usually my go-to hairstyle for my daughter. She plays softball. This is definitely a go-to hairstyle for softball. It definitely is. This is like definitely a go-to hairstyle for softball. Especially the softball girlies. Alright. Alright guys, so thank you. I hope you all enjoyed this little braid along or the little, I love us creating a hairstyle together. That was pretty cool. Little pieces. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It's together. If you have any questions, I'll answer a few questions. If not, I know I was answering them throughout, so. Okay. Got her little holiday braid. Oh, this looks so cute. I can't wait to post the pictures. I'm back, bestie. Oh. Well. So make sure you pick this sleigh when we slayed it. I hope you guys liked it. This was your pick. You picked the sleigh. We did the Dutch braids with the braids. So in the community chat, I will be posting our next one and when we'll be going live again. Appreciate you guys. Drop some sleighs. Thank you. Appreciate everybody. And I'm gonna play the new song, the new thing we just for you guys. Any questions? Drop sleighs in the chat. Sleighs in the chat. Sleighs in the chat. Any questions? You guys think you learned something really, really good? Yes? No? No questions? Nope. Well, I appreciate you guys. The Dutch braid won. I think I asked all my questions. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm trying to set up so I can show y'all so y'all can hear the sparkle within song. Hope everybody has happy holidays, and thank you again. I appreciate you guys. And Gabby is out.
Hey, yeah, you wanna find your sparkle. There's a sparkle within, yeah, a sparkle within. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, let it shine from your grin. When you're brave, when you're kind, when you jump right in. That twinkle, that glow is the sparkle within. Sparkly, 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 let it go. Let it grow. There's only one in the world, and it looks
Gabby 101, let's go. Oh, let's slay.